Hello anyone, Mr. Skysen here, and welcome to Mr. Spooky Snowy Tower of Winter. 'Cause, you know, winter gaming and all. Mr. Spooky's yada 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 was originally created for a 64-hour long jam, and, along with the Frozen Tower of Ice, is a sequel to a game called the Burning Tower of Lava. I'm sensing a pattern there, but I'm not sure why. Maybe it's the snow and lava thing? I don't know. Maybe you'll know. Let me know in the comments. What's the pattern here? Speaking of patterns, this makes the third climbing game in a row I've done now. I'll try to find something else for next week. I don't want to get stuck doing a bunch of these. Not that they're not fun, but it's a bit repetitive. But for now, we climb. Press enter to start. Then, enter to start. Hello? There we go, I didn't click into the game. Start the game. In this game, your goal is to climb up, 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 and up some more. And see how far you can make it without dying. So that's pretty cool. I played just a little bit of it, played a quick round of it before recording, just to see if it would record. And it did. So here we are. Because we wouldn't be here if it didn't record. Ow. I died. I like the dramatic game over there. Just a big pulsing sound. Hey, there's my best score. So we have to beat 45. Press enter to retry. And I like the festive music going on. Whether you celebrate Christmas or not, you gotta admit, that is some catchy music that they have for the holidays. I always like the festive side of holidays. Even if it's a holiday that I don't celebrate, I always like the festivities, the decorations, the activities. It's just fun. I like a good celebration. How about you? What kind of stuff do you celebrate? Let me know in the comments. Comments have been a little bit quiet lately, so I'd like a little bit of conversation. Keep me company or something. Otherwise, I'm just talking to myself. Nothing abnormal there. Just talking to myself. I don't know what those things are, by the way. They're making faces at me. Uh-oh. 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 I have a propeller hat. Cool, I have a propeller hat. Yep. How do I don't know what I did to activate the propeller hat. Also, this is pretty simple so far. No. Ooh. Ooh, jeez. Oh, crap, we got flying pumpkins! And I've died. Darn it. And I was on a roll, too. But yeah, I seem to be able to do this fairly well, just sticking to the right side. That's cool. What was with the flying pumpkins, though? That's okay. So, oh yeah, I didn't mention the controls before, but yeah, it's very simple controls. Just the directional keys, up, down, left, right. Well, oh, cool. Okay, so yeah, down, just boom. He just dropped like a stone. So that's cool, they actually have that as part of the controls. That's cool. Not sure what function that would have, unless you just really need to drop quickly for reasons, but, you know, it's neat that they have that as an option. Because I always like options in games. Even if it's an option that you won't always take, or may never take, it's nice to have that option, just, you know, just because. Options are fun. Whoops, death is less fun. Yeah, the music is a little bit repetitive, but again, it's festive and fun, and I like it. Yep. And I've played some Christmassy type games, because there's not really much in other winter holidays. Game-wise, that is. Plenty of winter-type holidays, it's just not a lot of games around them for some reason. I don't get that. Whoa, no. Yay, my hat saved me. Oh, also, speaking of, or not really speaking of anything, I'm speaking of holidays. But, the Mr. Spooky, the little character that I'm playing as. I don't know what he is, if he's like a ghost, a monster, or what. But the creator, seems to have a thing for this character. He's a recurring character in several of their games. Because I found this on Game Jolt, So, yeah, by the way, it's on Game Jolt. There we go. Getting on into the enemies now. And, they've created about 40 different games, I think. Several of which star, or at least include, little Mr. Spooky here for different roles. Usually lead character, and usually in platformers. Uh-oh, where are we at? We are at 45! Huzzah! We've beaten my old score. And all because you were here watching. 50! Oh! Darn it. Still, we beat 45. That's cool. Couldn't have done it without you being here. So thanks for that. It's always nice to have a distraction when you're doing things. Like in games, sometimes you can just do awesomely just because something's distracting you. I'm curious how that works. I guess it gets rid of some of the stress, you know, like concerns over whatever it is you're doing, like, oh my god, I'm going to hit the thing. But if you're not thinking about it, then it's not going to bother you anymore. So I guess that makes sense. Because I actually do that. Like for things like exercising. I ride an exercise bike, a resistance bike, fairly regularly. More so lately. Don't know why, I guess I got into a groove, and so now I really enjoy doing it more. But I'll, usually listen to music, but not long ago I took up, started playing my Game Boy while I would be pedaling away. And I've been doing a lot better since I've started doing that. I guess the distraction helps. I don't know, I guess it gets my mind off feeling the burn. That way darn it. I'm feeling the spike right now. Yeah, I still get all the burn, but without feeling it. And I get to make progress in a game. I've been playing, for the curious, I've been playing the original Pokemon Blue. Just seemed like a good long-lasting game to keep me busy, rather than playing the same thing over and over. I don't really have a lot in the, handheld department, though. Whoops. I was always, nope. Saw that coming. I never was as big into handhelds. I mean, I've actually got, I think, all of the Game Boys leading up to the original DS, despite not being big into handhelds. I don't really know how that came to be, but it is. Original Game Boy, though, I did play the heck out of that for what few games that I had, way back in the day. And, what all did I have? Killer Instinct I had. That game, it's a simple fighting type game. If you're not familiar with it, it had like monsters, I think an alien or two. There was a wolf man, the main character, or the mascot for it was like this metal alien guy with a ponytail and sharp Wolverine type claws. I forget his name. I forget all of their names. It's been ages since I've played it. But that game, I don't think it's all that popular anymore, but it had some of the best intro music that I've ever heard in fighting games, and that's, go look it up, Killer Instinct, Killer Instinct opening theme, has some good stuff. Also had a few Mega Man games on Game Boy. 2, 3, and 5, I believe. I don't remember much about 2 or 3. But I played the crap out of 5. Hey, I made it to 50 again. That was pretty good. But those flying pumpkins, pain in the butt. They're always in the way just when they don't need to be. Yeah, I played the crap out of Mega Man 5 on the Game Boy. Loved that game. It took me quite a while to actually get good at it, but then once I did, it was a lot of fun. Had like the little shop system so you could buy things, so you could repeat levels, go about grinding for stuff. I think it was the Mars level. It's either Mercury or Mars, because the bosses were planet themed. And yes, Pluto existed in that, so yay, you got a Pluto boss who acted kind of like a wild cat, I think. Never really understood that. Yeah, it was a fun game. A lot of interesting stuff and some pretty snazzy music to it as well. I definitely recommend it if you've never played it. And if you have played it, you probably agree with me. And if you don't agree with me, you're probably wrong. Oops. That was my fault. I wasn't paying attention. What else did I have? All this talking about the Game Boys is making me want to play them again. I had all of the original Pokemon games. Whoops. Red, blue, and yellow. Then I had the second gen ones, silver, gold, and crystal. Though I got the crystal used, so I don't know what happened. I think it was probably just the battery died, but it can't do saving. Although I did make a game of that. You could still play the game, it just wouldn't save. So I would actually... Whoa! That was a little too close. I would actually start the game up and just see how far along just see how far along I could go in it before quitting. Because that's what I actually started out with, doing the exercising. I would just go for about an hour and see how far I could get into the game in just that hour. Usually not far. I think my best distance in it for that hour would be going from the starting point through the story and up to the first gem, which was like the birds. Seems like a weird gem to have, especially since that gem leader only had like 2 or 3 just like real basic bird types, or flying types, whatever. He had a Pidgey. What kind of a gym leader just uses a Pidgey? That seems really weak. I mean, Brock at least had an Onyx. Uh-oh. I have messed up. Oh, yep. Yeah, it was fun to do that over and over, but I got a little bit tired of seeing the same stuff, so I started up blue. Because it's what I had handy. And because I have my copy of red maxed out. Like, all the Pokemon put onto it, maxed out levels and all that stuff. So I didn't want to erase that. I'm sure that's understandable. Also had Kirby. I don't seem to have it anymore. Maybe I got rid of it or something. I don't really remember, but whoop, that was close. Let's not go that way. Let's go this way instead. Yeah, I had Kirby. Played the heck out of that one. That's a fun game. Of course, Kirby's always a good time. Got Kirby on Nintendo. NES, I mean. That's fun. First Kirby where he actually got all the little powers. Woo, that was close. Ooh, Kirby Pinball. That was a fun one. Pain in the butt to actually do well in, though, because it's pinball, but still pretty fun. Took me ages to get good at that one. Like, longer than the Mega Man... Oh, crap. Not this again, not this again. Ha! Hoo-hoo! Suck it, pumpkins! Oh, maybe not. Ooh! Ah! So close. That one snuck up on me. I could have made it, possibly. Where am I at? 14 minutes? I'll go for this round. Oh, what other games did I have? I'm having fun talking about what games that I had. And now I'm drawing a blank on what games that I had. Ooh, Gargoyle's Quest. I had that one. That was a fun one. Really difficult, though. Of course, that's just the part of that game's line. You know, like ghouls and goblins. Ghosts and goblins? Both? I was never sure if both of those were titles or just one of them, and I always got them confused. But yeah, that one. That game was always intended to be incredibly difficult, as was the Gargoyle's Quest on the Game Boy. Although I was actually able to beat that game, but oh man, the ending areas with that. With all the... It had like a big labyrinth where some kind of man-eating plant vine things would be chasing you through the level. Hated that part. Whee! Ah, crap, here come the pumpkins. Yep. Yup. It's a little hard trying to do all this and remember games that I have or have had. Oh crap, not again, not again, not again. Ha, and away. Oh crap. Yeah. Oh jeez, this is getting hectic. Yeah. Huh. Huh. Ooh. No, I overjumped. Darn it. I was doing pretty well though. I was evading all the things. Oh, I almost met my best score too. But yeah, 52. Not bad, but I don't think I've reached the scoreboard. I want to say the scoreboard, like the number 1 person had about 100 or so. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, there's a scoreboard. So if you want to play it for yourself, I could definitely recommend it. It's on Game Jolt, link in the description, and just enter. Oh yeah, it's just retrying. No, I'm going to die because I'm not jumping. I wonder what force it is that kills characters in games when that happens. Well, this was fun. Simple, but fun. Because games don't always need a lot going on in them to be entertaining, just a simple mechanic and a way to play with it. And this had that. Just a simple climb your way up to the top and don't die. A lot of games do that, but this game did it pretty well, and I liked the little hat flying mechanic that it had for the boost jump. That was pretty fun, especially once you started getting up into where all the enemies were. Pain in the butt, but very good obstacles. I can appreciate that. But anywho, this has been Mr. Spooky's Snowy Tower of Winter. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you did, then give the like button a tap. And if you want to see more like this or more from me, then give the subscribe button a big thumbs up. I'll see you all next time, and remember to stay groovy.